All right, so we picked up this in California last night as a 2018 Harley Lowrider Softail FXLR Sucks, something like that. We got it because I want to start building these and kind of get involved in this Softail M8 game. I don't like them at all. None at all. Didn't want one at all, but I need to start liking them. So we bought this one to kind of try and change my mind. It came with some stuff you saw in the video that we already posted about it in the first M8 build series. We're gonna be doing a whole series on it. This is just kind of my first review because we got home from California last night. Trent dropped me off at the house, we unloaded it, and I rode it to work this morning, which is about a 25-minute ride in. Surface streets, a little bit of freeway, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And my first initial review on riding this motorcycle, I don't have a good thing to say about it. Not one single good thing to say about this bike. Seating position, rider position is terrible. It's extremely uncomfortable. The bike is extremely long, especially in the backbone. So even with pullback risers and the bars rolled back, I'm sitting like this. You can't shred shit when your hands are out like this. So I'm just trying as hard as I can to steer. It sucks. It's miserably uncomfortable. I don't like any of that. The foot controls. It shifts nice, I'd give it that. It shifts like a nice Honda. The brakes, the rear brakes are trash. They feel like there's almost not shit for brakes, especially if you look at the brake system. It's like a little tiny piston, tiny, just super cheap brake setup. What is this, like a $4 brake pedal? I think they got this out of an 82 fucking Suzuki V-Star or something like that. Don't like it at all. Motor sounds terrible. It sounds like a tractor. It makes a bunch of torque right at the bottom and then it loses complete power. Like they're like, vroom, nothing, vroom, nothing. It corners like shit. It's like, it's rigid mount, it's balanced, so there's no wobble like a Dyna. But if you hit a rut in the road, it will track you that way so hard. You try and dig into a turn and drop your weight into a turn, it's trying to stand you up the whole time. It's constantly trying to stand you up. So far, my view on this bike, it sucks. I don't even want it, plain and simple. I wouldn't buy one of these. I wouldn't own one of these unless we have to. That being said, I'm going to change a lot of stuff on this bike and I'm going to try and make it something that I would like to ride and something I would enjoy, more like a Dyna or even goddamn, I'd take a Sportster over this thing. Anything really. It was a terrible riding experience. I didn't like it one bit. I did wheelie it. I can get it to balance point. It sucks. The brakes suck. I don't trust them at all. It just sucks. So first thing we're gonna do is this has 2/over tubes with that stupid ass extended dampener rod in the bottom. That stuff's all good to go. We're gonna put it back to stock height in the front because a tall front end sucks. It makes bikes ride terrible. We're gonna lower the handlebars, get rid of this extension shit. I'm probably gonna put a lower riser on it and a higher bend bar so I can lean the bars back closer to me because I don't want to fucking be like this trying to reach the handlebars. That just sucks. It's got RWDs in the rear. They're stiff as a board. I want to try and maybe change that and maybe make it not so tall because it's just it's over tall. This is a Instagram built bike right here that has nothing good on it, just has trendy shit on it. This is gonna go in the trash for obvious reasons. We're gonna build a cage for this. It's gonna be our own stuff coming out. We're gonna build some slider setups for it, just some more like subframe type cage stuff. I think I might put a different gas tank on it. I hate the gas tank. It's like you're sitting on the bike and the gas tank's this big and the handlebars are like this. So I feel like I'm leaning over an elephant's ass trying to ride this motorcycle that just doesn't want to go where I want it to go. This thing sucks. All that aside, it's got a chain drive kit on it as well. I don't know what the gearing's on it, but it doesn't even feel like it has a chain drive kit on it. The only two good things I do like about this bike is the fly-by-wire does not have as bad a delay as I've felt in some other ones. It actually feels pretty good. It's pretty quick. And it shifts very smooth, just like a Honda should. I mean, this Victory 8-ball right here is, pretty nice for the dollars. I figure it's a $10,000 used Victory 8-ball. But hey, stay posted, like, subscribe, get on all that stuff. We are going to be going through this thing, and I'm going to try and change my mind on the M8 Softail. gonna be a long, hard road, folks. Cruise the Originals. It sucks.